tell us about your situation.
Well, I write thekitchen.com. It is a food and travel website, and I create all the content myself. I take the photos, I create the recipes, and I tell my own stories. Recently, I found that people are stealing my content and posting it online as if it was their own. For example, I created a quiche recipe, and I told the story of how I brought it to a staff meeting, and somebody copy and pasted word for word the entire thing with my photos. Another example is that a catering company is using my image on their website. I don't know if they're using my recipe or not, but it's just not okay. This is my livelihood. It's what I'm good at. I even brought some of my quiche to share with you guys today.
Nice.
All right. See what you're doing, because I could eat egg on my diet.
Do you want to bring one to the judge?
You can bring one, of course.
Okay.
I don't turn down food.
I don't do, I ain't the damn busboy.
Thank you. Oh, monsieur, thank you.
Yeah, that's,
So
back
the
in the day,
problem-
this would have been a situation.
While you enjoy your snack, I'll explain that. So the problem is, for me, as somebody that has a food blog, clicks equal money. So when people are copying and pasting my content, I'm losing out on those readers. So do you have any advice? Is there any legal recourse for people that are doing this to me?
I'm going to sound more like a lawyer than a judge. The answer to your question is no, maybe, yes.
Okay.
Okay, because what we have here are a lot of different things going on. So first and foremost, when you create a tangible work, that automatically and immediately gets copyright protection. And that's regardless of whether or not you've registered it federally. The thing is, not everything that you do, not every work that's created falls within the purview of the statute and this act. And first thing we're looking at up here would be your recipes, right? Your recipe for the quiche, your recipe for anything else. I'm going to need another one, by the way.
There's plenty, don't worry.
We're gonna the recipe, the ingredients, plus your directions. That is not, absolutely, the answer to that is no. That is not protected by the copyright laws. Because though this may be delicious, and I really was hoping to get a chance to give you the answer before Steve took mine too, then there's just so many ways you can make quiche. So the answer really there is no. The second thing, let's bring up the second block. These are your stories. Those are the maybe.
Okay.
Okay, that's a maybe, because if it constitutes substantial literary expression, then yes, you might be covered. If it's not deemed to be that, well, then it's not going to be covered. So that's a big maybe.
Okay.
You luck out, however, on your final. What's the final?
It was the image that the catering company's using?
The photographs. Photographs are protected by the Copyright Act. It's just a matter of how much do you want to invest and how much do you want to sell? Because this is creative and original. So what are your options now? You have a violation. How much money do you want to spend? Do you want to invest in a lawyer? Assuming you don't want the lawyer.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't be here asking Steve and me.
Right.
All right? So assuming you don't want to go with the lawyer, the first thing you can do is really send a letter saying, please stop what you're doing, please take it down.
Okay.
Second thing you can do is you could say, listen, I want credit for that. You're using my photographs. You're not authorized. I didn't give you permission. I want you to give me credit for it. That's a possibility. Okay. You could reach Google. You could say to Google, they're using this. It's unauthorized. They can't force them to take it down, but they could take it off their site.
Okay.
You could send a cease and desist letter. You
myself?
can do it yourself, because you could go on the internet and you could find copies of these letters and send it. I mean, it's going to have more impact if you do it with a lawyer.
Okay.
But the bottom line is, you don't even have to register with the federal government. You have some recourse here. It's just a matter of how far you want to go. But I think you might get some more sound advice from the quiche thief.
Okay, first, let's just go on. You ain't got time for all this. I just tasted your quiche. You could be the quiche lady. You could turn that into a real business. Later on, Walmart sees it, just like they did the Patti LaBelle pies. And next thing you know, you in Walmart, and you making all kind of money. You got to look at this a different way.
Okay.
I mean, really.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You have to open up your possibilities. Let your mind go. You don't never know how God works. Thank you, Kit. Good luck to you. I wish you the best.